Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, and we're going to go ahead and do a quick read. This is going to see what area of life is your luck in. Actually, I'm going to add more options to this. Let's just do it like a rapid, quick style. All right. We'll add some more options here. So these are the Norman cards. You can go ahead and pick one of these. It does have a few additional extra cards in this Lenormand deck particularly, but we have the Bear, the Rider, the Crossroads, the Lily, the Gentleman, the Mice, the Anchor. This is the Shook, or the open air market, and we have the Tree. So go ahead and pick one of these. You can also pick numbers 1 through 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that can show what your luck is made up of. Go ahead and pick your timestamp, and I will see you on your timestamp. All right, if you chose Bear, what area of life does your luck come in? Your luck comes in de-networking or unnetworking from people. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this could also be a card of a critic, critiquing things. So for example, this could be somebody who, instead of being the talent, they are the person who critiques the talent. I'm not saying a professional hater, but like a coach, like a wine connoisseur. Maybe you're not the person who actually builds the vineyards and creates, but you could be the person who, gives the reviews. And oh my, what? There's literally a bear on this drum too, and there's bear here. So maybe you guys have something with bear, for real. That's why you chose it. But yes, this could be where you're not the person who is on the runway, but you're the person who is writing and blogging about the latest fashions and styles. So that's the kind of thing here. Your luck comes in your feedback and your expertise, your expert eye, or using your senses in some ways to explain or experience and then share and pontificate upon somebody else's invention or creation or artistic thing. Okay, that's where you have luck right now. So for example, if you're like, well, I am a YouTuber and I do content where I create things, you might notice that right now your channel will get a boom to it, because if you do things in the vein of this luck, which would be reviewing other people's products that are similar, not to say stop what you're doing, but if you also, instead of just sharing tips on how to be a writer, review a few books that others have written, you might see that people are so interested into your expertise and your insight into that. And they appreciate that point of view, and you deconstructing that and breaking it down. All right, that's what I'm seeing for your luck. All right, for those who chose the Rider, what area of life does your luck seem to be in right now? Let's go ahead and get a card. Quick pick style. I love that she's like, gasp. 5 of Cups. So this could be reactions for sure. If you're somebody doing something, your reactions to things, your review on things, it's different than group 1, but there's a similar energy. This could be also your empathy, your counseling, your nurturing, you being very, very in tuned into how you feel and how others feel brings you a lot of luck right now, and not shying away from the gnarly emotions, but rather like anticipating and looking into them, because this is a Scorpio card. So for example, let's say we have a team, and on this basketball team, there's somebody on the staff who hasn't really found their niche yet, and they don't know like where their luck will strike, right? But then they end up being the person as the assistant coach that all the players actually go to when they have a problem. They have good insight, they're a good counselor, they can see where the problem is when people are down, or they just have really good emotional empathy and impulse. And then that helps them move forward, and they become like, somebody who is so endeared to everybody, and they become, like, we can't survive without you on this team. Like, you're the heart of the team, or you're just a big, important part of this team, give you a raise kind of vibe. So it's this kind of energy. It's not through a manipulation, but it's really looking at also the things that make you sad. You guys have a lot of good luck with things that make you sad. So a lot of times people are able to transmute or transform their tragedies, their sadnesses, into great works of art, great inventions for things that are needed, great drive to pursue certain skill sets, or to give themselves a boost into like a particular field of interest that they weren't in before. because of something that made them sad. That's where your luck is, so dig into that, okay? Where is your luck right now if you chose the Crossroads? Where is your luck? This has the lucky number 22 on it. Where is your luck if you chose this one? The world. Nice. The world is your oyster. This is awesome too because it says, look, your luck's not next lifetime in the 5D, 82D, or whatever. Your luck's right here on this planet. Your luck is the fact that you want a golden your luck is that you won an incarnation ticket right here, right now, in this time frame on this planet with your astrological natal chart, getting to be you with your body. So you guys can really be very successful on this planet in many different ways. You can be movers and shakers. It's kind of like there's no excuse. If you guys were to go to the spirit realms, okay, or like when you cross over, the spirit world would be like, look at this. You had everything you need to completely succeed on this planet. Like you were lucky and got to go when others didn't get to come down and incarnate. And you had so many things moving forward that if you would have tapped in and been aware of them like you're doing in this reading, you would have seen just how spectacular you could have made your fortunes on this planet. So you guys definitely have many, you see this? Like there's so many crossroads of luck that you have. You might have to make sure to pay attention to them. Sometimes when we're overly blessed or overly lucky with things, we can't see it. We feel like people who are overly lucky can feel the exact same as people who have no luck or bad luck, where they just feel like it doesn't exist or something, or am I getting any help or boost or opportunity? But then people who can recognize your luck will be just sick of you. You might be like, what? I don't know. I don't think I'm lucky. And they're like, shut up. So you are. All right, that's what I see. Okay, bye. For those who chose the Lilies, let's go ahead and see where your luck lies. Where does your luck lie right now? Where is it at? What area of life? You guys are lucky because I just saw a lucky star. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Your luck could lie in nurturing others. It could be in something where there is a teaching of resources. School could be one. Your studies for sure. Could be with nurturing children, working with children, connecting with children. It could be with nurturing, something with gardening or planting. It's kind of the beginning stages of finance, family building, studies, and health. So anything in those regions, you're going to have a lot of blessings with, okay? Those won't be a waste of time or you not being lucky. That will actually be where your luck will break, where you'll have good fortune, and where you'll just have a lot of blessings and a lot of joy connecting with that. You are the person who is the planter, though, in this case, okay? I like that you chose the lilies and then you got something with flowers and vegetation and stuff. So, for example, you might be the kindergarten teacher or the one who has the child in this case, or you might be the person who is starting something new with your studies and having to put a lot of effort in. You are digging into the soil and instilling the seeds and the roots and the nutrition that you need to allow your luck to grow and flourish, okay? For those who chose the gentleman here, you guys also have a very good happy ending and a lot of luck. This is the Ace of Hearts here, and I see the 10 of Hearts, 10 of Cups as I'm shuffling. Here's your luck. Why? Double reverse. Okay, some of you could be moving away from addiction and from like a very negative kind of culture or scene, and that is what is lucky. Some of you could be breaking from toxic religion or a toxic relationship. Literally, you hit good luck. Like you hit good luck running when you break whatever this toxicity was. Sometimes we can't do that as humans because we're like, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Will I be happy? I don't know. I just saw the 10 of Cups and I just saw you guys escaping whatever this toxicity has been. Some of you are literally breaking curses, hexes, negative mindsets, which could be just as intense and deadly as that. Again, you could be breaking negative societal programming and things of that nature, generational kind of curses or habits. And so this is saying you are going to hit spectacular good luck, and just the removal of this like negative stanky bad luck or negative cycles that you were in with those negative habits or happenings, freeing yourself from those negative influences and forces and mindsets is going to be spectacular good luck that you grant yourself. So I love this. For those of you who chose the mice, where does your luck lie right now? Oh, we got a flipper. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Yours is in working hard. Now that might suck sometimes. We have 23, a goat number. That might suck to be like, wait, so my luck lies in working hard? Like, my luck lies with routine and devotion and like learning something the way it's supposed to be done, step by step by step by step by step. Like, ugh, that sounds that sounds like what I don't want. Like, I want luck to just give me something. I think people think that luck is just what falls in your lap and you don't have to do anything. And I think there's a huge problem with that in like the spiritual community, tarot reading community. But I digress. The opposite is true. You chose mice, so you already felt that agitation, that stress, that need to focus on devotion and small details, right? You were already drawn to that. Then you got a Virgo card. So this is saying the big breaks, the wow moments, the power, the spiritual influence, the awe-inspiring moments that you're looking for come from all those little details and hard work that people do behind the scenes. Even if they're naturally born with talent, even if they naturally have an aura out of this world, people put in effort and work that's unseen, right? And so when you do that, you will have a lucky break. That is a big deal because a lot of people, even if they work hard, they don't get a lucky break. Even if they are spectacular and polished and know more, way more than what a lot of people who have influence, power, and fame have. You know, there's so many people who are just blow out of the water the people who so-called have talent and power and knowledge, right? But they never get a lucky break for whatever reason. It's not their soul path or whatever. So you guys have the chance that you will get a lucky break if you are devotional and if you apply the work and if you hone your skill sets, put in the practice hour, get those 10,000 hours in. Keep your spirit right as well. There's a spiritual connotation with the sign of Virgo as well. It's on the axis, spiritual axis with Pisces. And in this card in particular, keep your energy in a good way, okay? That's what I'm seeing. For those of you who chose Anchor, let's go ahead and see, where does your luck lie right now? Oh, okay. Whoa. 3 cards came out. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles again, but this could be more you guys receiving some kind of gifts or blessings or something like that. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. Wow. So in the real world, you guys will have real world luck coming in the form of gifts. The water, the ocean, whales, association with them can really bring you a lot of blessings. Protecting the water, that could be why some of you have a lot of blessings. You look out for the planet. Yeah, some of you are just, you're big nurturers. You really, really, really care about the earth and children and animals. And that is giving you just an influx of luck. You guys have luck in love. All right, soul love, a love that makes you happy. Like this big old whale is jumping, skipping in the sunset over here. So that is beautiful and powerful. Yeah, just overflowing relationships, joy from the spiritual world, feeling that luck. You guys are very favored, very sweetly seen by the spiritual world as well. Your psychic sight will also be very blessed and very lucky. Your soul path is doing really good and finding good doors opening and woke moments happening. So those will continue to be blessed, okay? Because not everybody has a certain openness to their spiritual gifts. Not everybody has the same access to it, you know, and not everybody's allowed to keep them open for extended amounts of time. So right now you have a lot of good luck and fortune and blessing with keeping your spiritual eyes open and having a good awareness that helps guide you to the things that your heart wants and leads you to a lot of love and abundance. You guys will probably be receiving a lot of gifts, okay? Some of these are from the spiritual world. So if you're suddenly winning certain raffles or, you know, getting certain credits or something like that, it could just be the spirit world being like, we love you. We want to give you something in a human way. But there can be others who are granting you blessings, really toting on you and protecting you as their favorite, even if they're not that older than you. So you know how like you just have a friend who just loves you and wants to baby you, but you're like, you're my same age. It can be like that. Just very cute, just very adorable luck that you have. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then we have some luck with turning dreams, things that seem like they're in the dream world, into reality. Now you're gonna have to help these a bit, but they are getting a pretty good first step because they're going past the Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. So you will have where they'll be like, yeah, show up tomorrow and you can be on set. You know, that kind of thing. And you're like, wait, what? I can skip the audition? So it's like we're skipping a step, but then we're still at the beginning, but we already got a major foot in the door. That's how your luck's working, but that means you have to be ready for it. Please, please, please be ready for it, because a lot of times what I see is when fortune is ready and opportunity is ready, people aren't ready for it, right? So you're going to have opportunities and fortune ready. Your luck's going to be good with love and with togetherness, relationships, and with some gifts and compliments and blessings coming in, and some opportunities that behind the scenes you probably worked for or really wanted. Because the Page of Pentacles can be like that person that's starting college or something like that, right? It's like you finally get a chance to get on stage or show what you're made of. Make sure you show up and do the work and put your heart into it then. Don't get relaxed, and don't stop polishing your skill set or get overwhelmed and think you're not deserving. Know that you are beloved and that this is wonderful luck for you. For some of you, it's very karmic with the anchor here and the whale showing up, which represents Akashic records. You could have been waiting lifetimes for certain opportunities to pop up, and someone's suddenly going to look at you in the airport and say, you know, I publish books. You're so interesting in what you say. You should write a book. Jump on it. That is a real opportunity. These are real opportunities. They might be whimsically said, you know, in a passing by kind of cutesy way. Say, yeah, yes, can I have your card? Yes, absolutely. I'm so interested in doing that. I would love to meet up with you again. All right, that's going to be your job. All right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going a little long on yours, but it's so cute and beautiful. All right, talk to you on another one. For those of you who chose the Shuk, okay, the open air market here, where does your luck lie right now? Where does your luck lie? Area of life is your luck in right now? You guys are incubating a lot of ideas. Some of you, it's going to be, you're going to have luck with getting pregnant, something with pregnancy. Some of you were blessed in the womb, like literally someone blessed you while you're in the womb, and that's going to come into fruition. That luck is kicking in. Tower card. I freaking love the Tower card in this deck because it shows literally the dismantling of all these different, whether it's corporations, religions, all these things that were built upon like the original truths of things and what we knew, and just shaking that to the core so we can start over from a new foundation. So your luck is actually going to be the kind of luck that people don't often recognize as luck. All right, Uranus, actually, when we deal with luck in astrology, Uranus has a lot to do with it. And that's the planet that also rules like divorce and rebellions and, you know, lightning strikes right here, the Tower. And this is a Mars card. You need a lot of Mars energy to properly utilize your luck, right? Athletes are very lucky in a lot of ways, and they're Mars driven. But when we have Mars energy in our life that tries to make us lucky, people are like, oh no, I'm doomed, I'm cursed, right? There's this weird thing that if you're like a normal person and your life gets shook up, that means it's bad luck or something negative instead of good luck, which is so weird, right? When really, you know, when we see, let's say, famous people or something go through a big change, we're like, wow, they're so lucky. The difference is, do you run with the whirlwind? So you just need to know that your luck looks like crash, bang, boom, pop, zap. It's shakeups. It's where all of a sudden you can't stay at that stinking job because the universe appreciates what you bring to the table so much. They're going to make sure that business collapses, and they're going to make sure that you are pushed into a whole new doorway, okay? They're going to make sure, you know what, you just can't, you're too lucky to stay with this old program mindset. You're too lucky and fortunate to have some bigotry in your programming, to have anything that doesn't serve you. Crash, bam, boom, pop. Now look, your eyes are open, huh? Look how lucky you are. You get to experience being woke. That's right. You know, they're going to push you forward. So in here, I always feel like we have a job with luck. I'm a child of luck, right? I'm a child of Jupiter and Neptune. So I have strong themes with Jupiter in my chart, right? But you have to understand, you have to see for yourself that when things seem like they're on the down and everyone else is like, ooh, you have a hard time, walk away from you, cross the street, you got bad luck, that you're the lucky black cat, okay? You're the one with the luck in this situation because you are getting everything cleared out. And the universe loves empty space. It's the favorite thing because the universe loves to fill things and expand and create things. So for you, you have really good luck with universal forces helping to get BS out of the way for you, help shake up what shouldn't be in your path. Some people don't have that, and they'll just stay stuck for an eternity. They'll never change or get it or try anything new because they're just so comfortable and so stuck, and they have such stuck inertia. So don't look at people like that and think, oh, why are they so lucky that they get to be stuck in suburbia forever, right? Right? It looks comfortable. Mm-mm. All right, you have bigger and better things. You need to shake these things off your back, okay? You need all of this out of the way. You need toxic relationships out of your way. You need stanky old boss out your way. You need all of this out of your way, okay? You have strong spiritual protection, especially from the father side, that will really make sure they help you do this, okay? Then you will have open doorways, new roads, new foundation to build upon in your life. And that's going to be exhilarating energy, okay? That's what I'm seeing. For those of you who chose the tree last group, where does your luck lie? Where is your luck currently at in your life? Where is your luck currently at in your life? Okay. Nine of Cups, some of you it's performance. You're an artist, especially if you're a Pisces, period. This is actually a Jupiter in Pisces card. So 100%, if you have Jupiter in Pisces in your chart, you're very lucky. If you're a Pisces, you're lucky. I just spoke of being a child of Jupiter. I'm seeing 3 crowns here on a purple veil. The spiritual world already sees you as ascended in some of your gifts and skills. I'm also seeing Virgo as well. Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces placements and those areas of your life, very, very blessed, okay? Very strong luck through your 12th house, your 10th house, and your 6th house. Through your energies of your Mercury, of your Saturn, and of your Jupiter and Neptune. All right, you guys could have musical skills. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tipping it to look because this one's really pulling me in. We have a hermit here watching. You guys have the spiritual world watching to see how good you are at things. Because here we have royalty sitting here watching. We have everyone from the comedians to the royal people to the politicians. We have spiritual elders, spiritual world influence. We have the high priestess down here too watching. Right, the holders of the Akashic records literally watching to see, what are you going to do this lifetime? Who are you going to be? Like you're somebody to watch. You have phenomenal skills and talents. You ever see somebody who's just so skilled that you know, like the stars, the universe are listening to this person sing too, or they're listening to their storytelling or whatever it is. You have that kind of energy to you. You have big gifts and talents, and you have to allow yourself to use them, practice them. We have the merging of Virgo and Pisces here with Capricorn. Allow yourself then to ascend your gifts to the next level. But definitely the arts. You guys can be very good. It could be inherited. Some of you, your family members, or again from past lives. You have very, very good gifts in these areas, okay? This is where your luck lies. Thank you for tuning in. You guys also have good wish fulfillment here from the spiritual world. 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. All right, entertainment for this group. Thank you, baby. So this is what I'm seeing for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Bye. I'll see you on another one.